Imagine the scene. The storm was violent. Huge waves crashed over the side of the boat, and cold, dark water started to fill it up. And in the middle of all this chaos, Jesus was asleep, not pretending to be asleep, not just resting his eyes. He was sound asleep. This moment just feels so wrong, doesn't it? Because when chaos erupts in our lives, when things get out of control, we expect God to jump into action. But here, in a life-threatening storm, Jesus is silent. He seems completely unaware. The disciples start to panic. And remember, these weren't amateurs on a pleasure cruise. Many of them were seasoned, professional fishermen. They knew the sea. They'd spent their lives on these waters. So if they were afraid, you know this storm was the real deal. It was a monster. They scramble to where Jesus is sleeping, shake him awake, and shout what might be the most honest, raw prayer ever recorded in Scripture. "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" That question cuts right to the heart, doesn't it? Because it's the exact same question people are still asking today. When our world is falling apart, when we're facing our own storms of sickness, loss, or fear, we look up and ask, "God, if you care, why are you so quiet? Why aren't you doing something?" This is where the tension gets really interesting. Jesus wakes up, he stands, but he doesn't immediately address the storm. He doesn't even look at the waves. First, he turns to his terrified friends and addresses their fear. He asks them, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Hold on a second. Faith. The storm was real. The danger was real. The water filling the boat was real. This wasn't something they were imagining. But Jesus reveals something completely unexpected here. The storm wasn't the biggest threat in that boat. Their fear was. Then, he turns to the wind and the waves and speaks just 3 simple words that change absolutely everything. Peace, be still, and instantly, calm. Total, absolute calm. It wasn't a gradual fade out. The wind didn't slowly die down. The waves didn't gently settle. One moment there's a raging tempest. The next, there's perfect, glassy silence. The very same voice that spoke the universe into existence just reminded the sea who was really in charge. And in that moment, the disciples are suddenly more afraid of the man standing in their boat than they ever were of the storm. They whisper to each other, "Who is this, that even the wind and the waves obey him?" And that right there, that's the big aha moment of the whole story. Jesus wasn't sleeping because he didn't care about their situation. He was sleeping because he wasn't worried about it. His peace wasn't based on the circumstances around him. It was based on his absolute authority over them. He knew the storm had no real power over him. And here's the incredible truth hidden in this story for us today. If Jesus is in your boat, the storm may shake you. It may scare you. It may toss you around. But it cannot sink you. His presence doesn't guarantee a storm-free life, but it does guarantee you'll get to the other side. Faith isn't about the absence of storms. It's about the presence of trust, even when the storm is raging and God seems quiet. So maybe the real question we need to ask ourselves isn't, why is God so quiet? Maybe the real question is, do I trust him even when he is? If this story resonated with you, I'd love to hear what parts stood out the most. Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to explore more Bible stories that can build your faith and give you strength for the real-life storms you're refacing, make sure to subscribe and stick around. You are not alone in this. Thanks for watching.